What's up, chatty baddies? This is your girl Chat with Kay, and this is my third video of today, recording that is. But if this is your first time tuning into my channel, there's some things that I ask that you do, and that is watch the video, like the video, comment on the video, share the video, and hit that red subscription button if you have not joined my channel already, okay? And then turn on your notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload another video. Today, guys, today. Okay, up. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so excited today. I truly am excited today, because today is the day that I do my very first What's in the News Wednesday. Yes, I am. It's What's in the News Wednesday. Okay, so I am going to say that I'm going to be reacting to a very, as you can see by the title, because I put that in the title. You guys can I know that you've heard about this story, and I want to kick off Table Talk Tuesday with this story right here. But before I do that, I have to do a shout out to my Just Dudes who helped me get this done, and help taught me how to do the editing part of it that I'm trying to get done in my videos. So I'm sorry, I want to get that ring light out because it seemed like it was just too bright. Oh, there we go. It was just a little bit too bright for me. And then, okay, let me get comfortable because we got to sit back. It's a lot of tea that we got to spill today. All right. So the two people that I want to shout out in this video, first of all, if you do not have my boy, Chris from Javier Lifestyle, I do not know what you are waiting on. Okay. If you do not know who the Javier Lifestyle is, that is Chris. That is one I can see. He's a toddler under me, so I call him one of my other YouTube sons. Yes, he is, but that he is a big part of how I was able to start off with my In the News Wednesdays, because as you know, Chris does a lot of reaction to music videos on his channel. And I was like, Chris, how do you do this? Chris, how do you do that? Chris, how do you do that? So he clocked some hours with your girl on the phone. That's just how genuine Chris is. If he can help you, he will. And he helped me to be able to know how to put videos that I'm reacting to in my video. So Chris from Javier Lifestyle, this is my shout out to you. I'm gonna turn this light off. This is my shout out to you. Oh, that looks good. It's nighttime. We talking. Hello. But I will say this. This is a shout out to him. Yes, it is. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for trying to teach me how to do this. And he's a big part of how I was able to bring In the News Wednesdays to the forefront. Okay. And again, if you have not checked out his channel, please go check out his channel, and you see his name going across there. Check out his channel and go over there. If you like music videos, reaction videos, those type of things, go over there and get all that good tea from Chris, because I don't know anything about music that much. I truly don't. I couldn't tell you who's who and where's where, but Chris can. So go on over there and enjoy yourself, and tell him Chat with Kay sent you. Tell him, show him some love. He know. Tell him I had him. Chris is behind this video as well. Also, the second person I'm shouting out in this video to help me jump off In the News Wednesdays is none other than Amanda from the Hoops Family Network. When I was talking to her, and I also talked to some other people about what I want to do, and we keyed in on this title for this video. For this segments on Wednesdays. Amanda is the one that said, name it In the News Wednesdays. And then I went and I collabed with my silent business partner. She knows who she is. my silent business partner and asked her what she think about the name of the segment. She's like, use it. It's catchy. I like it. So, okay, that's 2 for 2. So guess what? On Wednesdays, you will get in the news Wednesdays. All right. So without any further ado with all that, before we get into this topic, as you can see who we're reacting to. Now, let me do a little backstory before I play the news clip of this story. Okay, so I used to watch this show a lot, okay? And it's Welcome to Sweetie Pies with Miss Robbie. For all you don't know who she is, she was one of the backup singers with Ike and Tina Turner. Okay. Yes, that's how I know. You little test 2 toddlers may not know who she is, but I do. Or who even know Ike and Tina Turner was, but I do. But she was one of the backup singers for them. So I guess when they all stopped touring, whatever the case may be, make a long story short, girlfriend invested her coins, and she invested them well. She truly did. And she made an empire with her restaurants called Welcome to Sweetie Pies. So after a while, Miss Oprah Winfrey herself picked her up, and they ran I think 7 or 8 seasons on before the show was no longer. Before the show was canceled, I guess is the better way to say it. I don't know if it was canceled or not. Don't quote me on that. Don't kill me on that. But I know it ran for 7 or 8 seasons on Oprah Winfrey's own. So it blew up even more. Miss Robbie blew up even more. Now, I will say this about Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie has been a very, 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 very good person. She changed so many people's lives. She really did. Even after her launching her restaurant, she was able to give people jobs, and she just loved on everybody. Miss Robbie is a very lovable person. So that makes me feel bad of what she's going through right now. But, you know, the big homie got her covered. He got her covered. He has her covered. And this is no bashing of her son, or anything like that. I just wanted to be one of the ones to say, hey, this is so messed up. Now, I'm not here to judge any of the alleged people that are caught up in this story. They've been charged and all this stuff. And because I don't know, I wasn't there, didn't see them do it. And I don't know. I'm just simply doing a reaction to what is in the news that everybody can go see. All right. And if you don't know anything about this story, there's a lot to this story. It really, truly is. And I'm just saying, even in the midst of all this, Miss Robbie is probably going through it the worst, okay? Because of one of these people that are in this story, which is James Timothy, is her son, okay? And that has to be very hard for a mother. So, before I play this news clip, I just want people to understand that what I'm starting to do on my channel and stories that I'm trying to bring on my channel, where they are good stories or where they are bad stories, and, you know, it may be hard for people to hear. This particular story is not for little ones. So if they are sitting around, exit left, okay? Really do, because there are some things in here that we don't want little ones to hear, okay? That's why my channel is set on not made for kids, all right? So to bring things up to par, I'm going to pull up, before I play the news clip, because I'm going to pause somewhere, because when I go back and edit it at some point in time, I'm going to have to shut up so you guys can hear the news article. And so, or I might just say, hey, pause my part of it and play that and then come back, or however the case may be. But I don't think I'm going to do all that. But I do know that I have to read the fair use clause before, if I'm not mistaken, before I play the news clipping, I have to put in the disclaimer for, I have to either put the picture up there or read it, which I probably do both to make sure that I am covered. Okay. And with that being said, and then I come back with my commentary, and then I will tell you why I decided to react to this story as much as I did. Because it is just, it's just sad on so many levels, it really truly is. And it's just like, I could say for sure that the love of money is the root to all evil. It really truly is. And the good book says that, and we all know that it does. Okay. So let me get this out really quick, because you guys can see it. Hang on one second. So it's crazy. So let me get this up and go and pull this out. Information about the fair use clause. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. What's up, YouTube? This is your girl K. Hit the subscribe button. See you on the inside. Okay, guys, I had to go get the fair use clause so I can read it, and then I'm going to play I can either put it in this video, or I might just put it behind here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this so that it will work out the way that I want it to. Okay. And the news article is the news report on the news. It's like the video is like 2 minutes long. So then I will come back after they finish with my commentary. But before that, I just want to read the fair use clause and then play the video. Okay. And you will see the fair use clause right before I play the video, but I am going to read it too, just to make sure to cover myself that is in this video. Okay. And it goes like this: copyright disclaimers under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allows it for made fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyrighted statute that might otherwise be infringing. So I haven't done anything. I've not claimed this to be my own thing. I am not a news person. Okay. Truly I'm not. But I will be playing a news clip right after this, and then I'll come back with my commentary, and you will see the fair use clause in this video. Okay. Oh.
Charged 4 people in connection to the murder-for-hire plot that left the nephew of a popular St. Louis restaurant owner dead. The case has received national attention as it revolves around Sweetie Pie's restaurant, which was the focus of a reality show. Tonight, our Christine Byers brings us the latest developments in this case.
There are new twists and turns in the murder-for-hire plot surrounding Sweetie Pie's restaurant. Tim Norman is the son of Sweetie Pie's owner, Miss Robbie. He is accused of hiring a hitman to kill his nephew, Andre Montgomery. Initially, police thought it was directly linked to cashing in on a $450,000 life insurance policy. But we've now learned it might also be linked to a burglary at the home of Norman's mother, Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie starred in the reality TV show named after the restaurant, which ran for 5 years on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Her house was burglarized in 2015, and Tim Norman blamed his nephew for the crime. Norman even started telling people his nephew would face retaliation. At one point, he texted his insurance agent, "He might not make it 6 months, bro. Not kidding." Just days before the murder, police interviewed Andre Montgomery about the burglary. They cleared him as a suspect, and Montgomery claimed it was actually his uncle who orchestrated it. Montgomery told police Norman had motive and was upset that Miss Robbie was removing him from some business ventures. He told police, quote, "Norman has the influence to set up the burglary and have someone else break in at his direction." 4 days after that police interview, Montgomery was dead. Police later arrested Norman, the hitman he's accused of hiring, and 2 others they believe are linked to Montgomery's murder. Christine Byers, 5 on your side.
All 4 defendants remain in federal custody as they await their trials. Federal prosecutors announced last week that they will not be pursuing the death penalty against Tim Norman for his role in that murder-for-hire plot.
Okay, guys, I know that may be a lot to hear, but this is the reason why I say in the news, okay? But before I say my whole spiel on all of this, I'm going to read you an article that comes out I think that this is St. Louis Post. It's the St. Louis Post, okay? Because where this is coming from. So I'm going to read you that's public records, okay? Public record, all right? And this article is from the St. Louis Post Dispatch, all right? And it says, the 4th person facing charges in connection to the fatal shooting of Andre Montgomery Jr., the grandson of the owner of Sweetie Pie's restaurants in St. Louis area. Montgomery's uncle has already been charged in his death, which authorities say was a murder-for-hire hit plot. Both Montgomery and his uncle, James Timothy, which is Tim Norman, appeared on the Welcome to Sweetie Pie's reality television show that ran for 5 seasons on. I stand corrected. I said 8. It's 5. 5 seasons on. So as you can see, we already know that Miss Robbie's, if you following me, Miss Robbie's son, which is Tim Norman, took out he's charged for a murder for hire plot that got Andre Montgomery killed. Okay. Now, it says Travis Anthony Hill was charged by the complaint of the United States District Court in St. Louis on November the 3rd with conspiracy to commit murder for hire and was arrested 3 days later. He has now been indicted on that charge, prosecutors say on Thursday. Okay. Let me see. Prosecutors say Hill participated in the conspiracy to kill Montgomery in St. Louis in 2016, but they did not reveal his role other than to say another defendant trapped Hill to Montgomery's location before he was shot. They also said in court documents that 2 days after the shooting, Hill was paid $5,000. Now we're going to get to that. So you mean to tell me that you was willing to take someone's life for $5,000 payment? Really? Okay. Stupid. But all right. Okay. Let me finish reading the article. He was paid $5,000 and laughed about it. I don't understand where you kikied in this at all. Okay. He laughed about it with his brother on a recording jail phone call. Now, first of all, if anybody know anything about those calls or someone that's in prison, those calls are monitored. So hard. Okay. They got ears, everybody listening. Everybody. So that was crazy for him to do. And it was crazy for him to allegedly take this boy's life. Allegedly, okay? Because I don't know. Wasn't there. Hill joined 3 others who are facing charges in this case. Charging documents say Norman, which is Tim, Miss Robbie's son, took out $450,000 worth of life insurance on Montgomery before his death. Now, we know in this article that Yael Yachman, if you know how to pronounce his name, we're going to call him Wally. That's what I've been seeing everybody call him in these other news clippings, which is the insurance agent who Tim Norman hired to write up these insurance contracts. Okay. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay. With Yael, whatever the guy's name, Wally. Terica Ellis was paid $10,000 to lure Montgomery to the place where he was killed and tipped off Hill and Norman, prosecutors say. Now, as I'm going through this, I'm trying to get you guys to understand so you can catch up. Because if you want to dig into a lot of deeper, because this video will be way too long for me to sit here and put all this in here, but I'm trying to bring you up to par thus far. Okay, so Terica is the former stripper that Tim allegedly hired her to befriend Andre. Okay, and so after this, Tim paid her allegedly $10,000. Okay, so again, you got yourself all wrapped up into this for $10,000. Crazy. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Let me see. Ellis and Norman each face a murder for hire charge, and Norman and Wally, which is YL, the insurance agent, who's also, which to me, if you guys don't know who he is the producer, former producer for Nelly. I mean, so you mean to tell me that as okay, because I'm trying to get this to help me make this make sense of why they would do this. So you mean to tell me that you had a promising career as a record producer and you work with people like Nelly from St. Louis, Nelly, and you mean to tell me that you threw all this away with Tim Norman? You don't threw your whole life away behind this stuff. And currently YL is the only one that is not in federal custody right now. The rest of them are. He's out on home detention. Okay, the insurance agents, which is YL, which these two he in cahoots started all this stuff. Him, Terica, and Tim. All right, so all right, Ellis and let me finish reading. Faces charge conspiracy to commit. All right. So Ellis and Norman each face murder for hire charges, with Norman and Rael faces a charge of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud. Rael was also facing 5 counts of aggravated identity theft. All right. So when I was reading this story, there was a lot of, and I'm sure as I be talking, I'm going to be putting people's pictures up there. So as I was reading this story, before I decided to come on here to give you guys all the upcoming stuff. All right, so to make it make sense, Andre Montgomery is Miss Robbie's grandson. Okay, he is the son of her, because Miss Robbie had 2 boys, Tim and Andre's brother, which I'm gonna put crossed here when I edit this video what his name was, but it was Miss Robbie's oldest son. So Andre is the seed of her oldest son, which is Andre's dad. So at some point in time, Andre, as teenagers do, they get to feeling reckless. I ain't gonna say get to being rebellious a little bit, or whatever the case may be, because I don't think Andre knew his dad. I think he got killed when he was a baby, but he had started to give his mother some issues, or whatever the case may be, like most teenagers do, and he went to go stay with Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie was able to get him to focus on school, and then he appeared on the show as well too, and then she was so happy when he graduated. And I was too, and I was like, Andre was so proud that he made it, and he just graduated from school. So he was really proud, and so was Miss Robbie. So at some point, and I know you heard in the news clip, at some point Miss Robbie went on vacation. Someone had broken her house, and I know $200 and some thousand went missing in her house, or whatever the case may be. We don't know why we don't know if she set her. Some people say she did set her alarm, and some people say she didn't. But they know that whoever did that knew that Miss Robbie was out of town, which later Andre said that he believed Tim was behind that. But Tim was trying to make everybody believe that Andre broke into the house and he took all this money from his mom and da 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 da. But as you hear the news clip and say, that he was later cleared. Okay. So at some point, Tim decided to do a murder for hire plot on his own nephew, which insurance agent, YL, whatever his name is, last name is, that guy, because I'm keep pointing, that guy, yeah, him. And then Terica, she was a stripper. She betrayed Andre as if, she was interested in him and and then she was coming to go say that, you lured him out of the house. I got some pants I'm gonna give you, whatever the case may be. And he comes out and he gets in the car with her and and once he get out of the car with her, everything happens. Okay. Andre lost his life. And I will say this to keep this video from being too long. I would like to say, people, we have to value other people's lives. Let's just be clear with that. We have to value other people's lives as well as your own, because all these 4 defendants who caught these charges allegedly, okay, because they have not been found guilty of anything. Because remember, in the court of law, you are guilty. You're innocent until proven guilty. Okay. So we are saying allegedly a lot in this video. Okay. Because I really don't know. I was not there. But I know this is a high profile case. And I will be following this story to the end because I want to know what happens. I do know from reading the other articles that the prosecutors took the death penalty off the table. They did. Even though I don't believe in the death penalty, let's just be clear that, but that's not here nor there for this video. But I do know that they took the death penalty off the table. And then there are also rumors that Tim feels that he was set up, yada, yada, yada. Because I know at one point in time when they first arrested him, he did not want to come. He said he wasn't coming out. He wasn't going to be on camera. He wasn't going to be doing all this stuff. And then they finally said, oh yeah, you coming into this court. So now at some point in time, they extradited him back to St. Louis in federal custody. Don't nobody know where he's been held at this time, but we do know that he's been held. We also know that Terica was trying to plead a case to be able to get out of jail so she can be with her kids, whatever case may be. And we don't think that went the way that she wanted it to go. So she is still in federal custody. Now, this Travis Hill guy, I believe, I'm not mistaken, don't kill me, I do believe, I'm still to think that he's still in jail too. For my understanding, as of right now, what I understand is that the insurance agency, which was YL, he's the only one that's on at home on house arrest, okay, in this whole situation. But I will say this is bad, okay? This is bad. I have to sit back and say, put myself in Miss Robbie's shoes. She is hurt on so many ways and angles. All I would like to say to her, if she ever saw this video, I would love to say that I have compassion for her. And I have nothing but love and respect for that lady, because she did not deserve this to happen to her. Andre did not deserve to have his life taken. It did not. So whomever took his life, whomever that person may be, Andre did not deserve to lose his life at the end of the day. It didn't. But I also say that I know I've been looking at comments and things, and it's like, oh, Miss Robbie must have knew this her son, he did this and he did that. We can want the best for our children as mothers, but we can't control their actions. Miss Robbie clearly cannot control Tim's actions, okay? And he is also rumored that Tim had a $2 million policy out on his mother. So people are seeming to thinking that maybe she was next. Hope that's not the case at all. All I can say is that prayer is needed for Ms. Robbie all the way around. Prayers is needed for the people that are caught up in this whole mess. I even say prayers is needed for them too, because this is the work of the enemy all around. He uses who he uses. Okay. He really, truly does. But for me to say this story here has a lot of stuff to it. Has a lot of twists and turns to it. But I am going to stay on top of this story. And if they do, I don't know if they're going to do a public trial, because there's some of these things are televised, and I'm hoping they will, but I don't know, because this is a very high case. It's up there. And I know that people have been doing a lot of reactions to this a while back now, and I just kept looking, and I was like, I still feel like I want to share what I feel about this story, because I think it's just really sad how we mess up our lives behind this type of stuff. And it's just like, we have to value each other at the end of the day. And next week, when I do What's in the News Wednesdays, I'm probably going to bring out other little things to go and just not do one whole segment. But I wanted to be able to tell you guys that I have been reading a lot of this. I've been reading the court dockets that are public information that you can go see for yourself. You don't always take anything face value from anybody. That's just what it is. Go and research and pull this story up, and you will see it is tons and 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 tons of information on this case. News clippings, articles, whatever, which is fair use to use or say, okay? And like I say, I'm not a news person. I just wanted to react to this story, but I wanted to say to Miss Robbie, I feel for her. I really, truly, truly do. I don't know her per se, but I have to imagine myself being in the seat that she's sitting in right now, with my son allegedly doing a murder for hire plot that cost my grandson his life. How you come back from that? That's tough, and it has to be tough for her. And the last time I read something, I don't know if her and Tim had spoken, but I do know that through a spokesperson of hers, I saw an article where she said, Miss Robbie just said, I'm asking for prayers for myself and for my son, which I understand. Okay. And then, the people was running with it. Oh, she's backing him up. That at the end of the day, that's still her son. And I understand what she's saying, because at the end of the day, this is rough on her. And then it's got to be rough on Tim as well, because if you allow the enemy to use you, he does need prayer. He really, truly does. He does. And so does Terica. And so does Tim. It's Tim. He needs prayer. Terica, she needs prayer. Wally, he needs prayer. And then Travis Hill, he needs prayer. And so does all their family. Because when stuff like this happens, you bring that stigma on your family. And I know that all too well. I truly do. Okay. From my own mishaps in life. And no, I have not been in prison. I keep saying that. But there's things that I've done at some point in time. My mama was like, why you do this? So, that was stupid. And which it was. Okay. Hello. It was. But I learned now that I have to, we all have to turn away from wickedness. We do. We all have to, stay in prayer and do things the right way and love each other, guys, because taking someone else's life is never a good thing. Never. All right. So hopefully I got through this first in the news Wednesdays with this whole Tim Norman murder for hire plot and all this stuff with all these individuals who allegedly is all caught up into this. So I'm saying allegedly to Tim, allegedly to Terica, allegedly to Wally, YL, and allegedly to Travis. All of them that is wrapped up into this mess, because this is crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of In the News Wednesdays. I will be getting better at this. I know that I will. And I will also be probably sitting in a different spot. Because I know you hear my dog. He came in here, sat by me, and that's not a grown person. That's King down on the floor snoring. All right. And so I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know, it'll probably be a smack bang or whatever the case may be. But thank you for tuning in to the first episode of In the News Wednesdays with this whole Tim Norman case. And also, please let me know in the comment what you think. What do you think? Because Tim they're saying that he's been set up. So go research it for yourself and leave me a comments what you think. I know these type of videos may ruffle some people's feathers, but you guys will be all right. We have to bring awareness to different things. Okay. We really, truly do, whether it's good or it's bad. And again, I'll see you guys in the next episode on In the News Wednesdays next week. I'll come back with something else that is happening right now, that has happened in the news here that I want to react to as well. And it's not a good story either. But this is the things that we want to see the things that are going on in the world, that we can see how people are getting caught up and let the enemy use them. And this is the thing that we have to stop. Okay. So other than that, guys, love God, love yourself, and definitely love others. They were gonna get ready to chat with Kay with my first episode of In the News Wednesday, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday with another reaction to what's in the news. Bye-bye.